Hello and welcome to this Warhammer 40k Codex review with me, Xenovids. The Codex I'm going to be reviewing is the Tower one. Like I've shown in my previous videos, this Codex is quite frankly one of my favourites to come out of 6th edition and one of the best armies and strongest armies in the game in 6th edition. Now 7th edition is coming soon, I cannot wait to get that. But when it does, that might change a few things. I doubt it, but because Tau are amazing. So let's go off and hit the elite section. First things first, the main thing about Tau, the hugely iconic crisis suits. The crisis suits are brilliant. They are your penknife unit for the game. You can equip them to go against absolutely anything. You can give them flamers, melters, plasmas, burst cannons, and it can go against hordes, light infantry, heavy infantry, light vehicles, heavy vehicles. You could have them equipped to do a certain thing. Now, before I read off the stats, I would say this. Rather than having a balance in the team, because you can have them in a unit of 3, rather than having one a melter, one a plasma, one a burst cannon, so you're more balanced, have them solely focused on a specific role. You don't want them to be master of all trades. What's the saying? Jack of all trades, master of none. You don't want to be that. They need to be solely used for one purpose. Equip them all with melters, equip them all with burst cannons, equip them all with plasmas, and have them deep strike near vehicles, near infantry, keep them supporting, so whatever way you want to use them, but have them equipped solely for a purpose. So the Crisis team, they're 22 points a model. It's not bad. What do you get for that? You get a weapon skill of 2, ballistic skill 3, strength 5, toughness 4, 2 wounds, initiative 2, 2 attacks, leadership 8, free up, save. They're a jetpack infantry, so they can shoot along. They have supporting fire, they're very bulky, and they're a crisis suit, so they have black sound filters and stuff like that. You may include 2 more for 22 points a model. They may take 3 items from the ranged weaponry, again, melters, plasmas, burst cannons, or supporting systems. You've got upgrades you can give them. May upgrade one of them to a Shazve for 10 points. The only benefit you get from that is a leadership of 9 and 3 attacks instead of 2. Then the Shazve may take 3 items from the ranged weapons, signature weapons and supporting systems. Any Crisis Shazwi or Shazve may take up to 2 drones from the drones list, so you could have 6 drones in that list, from shield to gun and stuff, and marker drones. The entire unit may take bonding knife ritual for 1 point a model. I think they stayed the same as from the last book, but they're awesome. They're really, really great. How I would do them, I would equip them all with melters and plasmas and have those guys solely fitted to take down vehicles, because you're going to have fire warriors or Kroot or things with burst cannons which can take down infantry. Now these guys, use them to take down the vehicles, have them deep strike in your opponent's deployment zone where they've got those big tanks that fire long range, or key targets like a land raider, so denying this advance towards your army or firepower that's coming at your army. Crisis teams are just brilliant, and the tactic usually is have them shoot, and because they can do an assault move with their jetpack, assault them away, so they're always going to be slightly further away, reducing the assault range of any enemy units coming at them. But yeah, these guys are great. I'm a little disappointed that the models do look, to me, a little bit old now, and I do have a some Forge World Crisis suits, and they look a million times better. And if Games Workshop just had little tweaks, they could look good, but they're okay. Crisis teams, definitely a must take. 2 thumbs up. Next one, Stealth Team. Now they're interesting. When I see Tau being played, a lot of players ignore them, but those that don't ignore them say they're hugely fun to play with. Now they're 90 points for free stealth, for 3-man stealth team. And you get weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 3, strength 4, toughness 3, 1 wound, initiative 2, 2 attacks, leadership 8, 3 up, armor save. So similar to the Crisis team, but they have strength 4 instead of strength 5. They come with a burst cannon and stealth battle suit. Brilliant weapon. At 18-inch range, strength 5, AP 5, assault 4. It was assault 3 in the last book, so essentially you're having, for a 3-man squad, 12 shots, strength 5, which is brilliant. They have infiltrate and supporting fire. They may include 3 more stealth chasuis for 30 points a model. Any stealth chasuis may take a single item from the support list. For every 3 models, you may replace a burst cannon with a fusion blaster, so you have a melter. You can upgrade one to a chasuvet, which gives you leadership 9 and 3 attacks. You can have a homing beaker, marker light, target lock, may take drones, and bonding knife ritual. They're fun, definitely fun. A lot of times I see Shadow Sun attached to the stealth team, giving them an awesome stealth, and shrouded, I think it is. And then you put them near ruins and hide them, shoot them up, and have them as an annoying unit. That's what they're there for, to be annoying. That's all. They're still toughness 3 though, so they can be killed quite easily. But take shield drones with them, you're going to reduce the ability to take them down. But when you start equipping them with loads of things like that, you may as well get Crisis team, I think, who are a little bit more versatile and better. Stealth team are alright. If you have a Shadow Sun army or Shadow Sun, definitely take them and consider them as a bodyguard unit, which are cheaper than the actual Crisis team bodyguard. So stealth team, they're okay. I think they're the least effective in the elites, but they're still going to do some damage. Last one, the big boy, Riptide. The XV104 Riptide. This is was the first new big suit for 6th edition, and you get weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 3, strength and toughness of 6, 5 wounds, initiative 2, 3 attacks, leadership 9, 2 up armor save. You also get shielded missile drone, which you do have to pay for, but they have weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 2, strength 4, toughness 6, 1 wound, initiative 4, 1 attack, leadership 7, 4 up save for the shielded missile drone. It's 180 points for this Riptide, which is cheap as chips compared to a Wraith Knight. I think it's half the points of a Imperial Knight. And this guy is a 2 up armor save, monstrous creature. He's a Riptide battlesuit, so again ignores Night Fight because he's got Black Sun filter in. Heavy burst cannon, twin link smart missile system, and Riptide shield generator, so here's a 5 up generator. Missile pod shield generator is what the shielded missile drones have, and then the special rules for the Riptide is a Nova reactor and supporting fire. May exchange twin link smart missile systems for plasma or fusion blasters for free. May exchange heavy burst cannon for an ion accelerator for 5 points. May take up to 2 shielded drones, missile drones for 25 points. And may take items from the supporting systems. So what I see him used, I see a lot of people give him feel no pain, and ignore and don't buy shielded missile drones. I would give him fusion blasters or plasma rifles if you're scared of other monstrous creatures coming at you, and I usually see him with the ion accelerator, because that weapon is a 72-inch strength 7 AP2 free heavy free, or it can be overcharged to be a heavy 1 large blast that gets hot at strength 8 AP2. or could also be a Strength 9 AP2 Ordnance 1 Gets Hot Large Blast Nova Charge. Now Nova Charge and the Nova Reactor are very important for the Riptide because it's a prototype suit, essentially in the fluff. They're new suits that are prototypes, and essentially if you imagine a nuclear fusion reactor inside, similar to in Pacific Rim, anyone who's seen that, the main person's one is a nuclear reactor, so it's got that in it, and you can activate it to supercharge it for one turn. The effects, you choose one of these effects if it goes off. To make it go, to activate it, you have to roll a d6. On a roll of 1 over 2, something's gone wrong, and you suffer a single wound with no saves of any kind allowed, and the attempt fails. So you can see you shoot, but you can't activate its Nova Reactor for that turn. You can take feel no pain rolls against it though. Now on a free up then, you can choose one of these. You can give the Riptide a free up invulnerable save for that turn, or you can give it a boost action, which is a 4d6 frost move in the assault phase, which is huge. You can get it right away if you think a giant horde of things are going to come and kill it. That's a good idea. Ripple Fire. It can fire its twin-linked fusion blasters, its twin-linked plasma rifle, or its twin-linked smart missile system twice this turn. Even though these weapons are fired twice, each still counts as firing one weapon. Brilliant. So, super firepower. Or the Nova Charge. The Ion Accelerator or the Burst Cannon can use its Nova Charge profile, which for the Ion Accelerator is the Strength 9 Ordnance Killer. But the Heavy Burst Cannon, which I don't see a lot of people using, the Burst Cannon is a 36-inch Strength 6 AP4 Heavy 8, but if you Nova Charge it, it becomes Heavy 12, and again it gets hot, but it has rending. I see him with the Ion Accelerator all the time, and I see the Riptide as awesome. 1 Riptide is awesome, 2 Riptide is deadly, 3 Riptides you've lost the game pretty much. And I think with the Farsight Enclave book you can have a Riptide as one of your HQ units as a special character that is a Riptide, which would just be deadly. The Elites is where a lot of heavy mechs are. Crisis Team, Riptide are deadly. Stealth Team's kind of kooky and interesting. Riptide is the winner, the obvious winner for me, but something to think about, their ballistic skills are free. Tau have amazing weaponry, but because they have no depth perception, they can't shoot. They can't shoot a barn door, or the side of a barn, or whatever that saying is. They're rubbish at shooting. You're hitting 50% of the time, so you need to have marker lights to help. But when you do hit, boy do you hit hard. So yeah, that's the Elites, and they're brilliant. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Xenovids. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. I've got fast attack and heavy support to go through for this Tau Codex. That should tie me up for when 7th edition comes out. I'm going to put my pre-order in for 7th edition on the 17th. Hopefully it'll come in the post on the 24th. Knowing my luck it won't. And there's a bank holiday that weekend, so it'll probably come on the Tuesday. So I apologise in advance for that. But yeah, this Codex is brilliant, super strong. We did a battle report, Eldar versus Tau. If you look down my channel, you'll find that battle report is quite recent. And you can see how good 2 Riptides are against my army. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Xenovids, and I'll see you on the next video.